Alrighty, I think we are just about ready to get started. Oso, how are you doing with cropping?
We're good. So whenever the runners are ready to go, hopefully both have paid their Wi-Fi bills for this month and won't have to bum from the local Starbucks.
Are you getting audio on the stream at the moment?
Let me. So right now we're just playing the background music, so we're not going to be.
Got it.
We're not going to hear anything. But
that's what I figured, but I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah. So I'm going to switch over to the runners.
There we go.
Okay. Good luck to both runners.
Just currently waiting for the last runner to ready up in race time, and then we will be good to go.
All right. So good luck to both runners. Like we said before, this is both Thoha and very closely seeded. So this should be a very exciting and close race from both runners. So good luck to both of them. Hopefully
it'll be a really good race.
Yeah. Hopefully no major stumbles from either runner, and we'll go when they're both ready.
All right, both runners are ready. Gonna go ahead and get ready and get started.
Okay. Timer's counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'll see if I can fix... Give me 1 second. So unfortunately, timer starts as soon as you hit continue, so there is a 24-second delay before runners actually get to get going.
All right, so one of the first things that you'll notice compared to the race from a little earlier is that both of these runners, I believe, will be doing the early space jump route, where after getting the yellow EMMI kill, they'll head right to Ferenia to do Quiet Robe and the Robot Chosen Soldier, and then they'll head to Space Jump after Dairon with the blue EMMI, meaning they'll hit Space Jump after that and Screw Attack after, as opposed to head into Screw Attack right then and there. So neither of these runners will be doing Short Boost unless I am mistaken. Root gets through Elaine skip with no problems. Ooh, Splagoon with an interesting pseudo wave, but gets it first try. Root with the early cloaked pseudos, very well, job well done. Those pseudos can be quite difficult if you're not, and very easy to fall behind with. Ooh, Splagoon getting stuck on the second pseudo. He finally gets it, so.
So far, very nice core base fight from Root.
Yeah, very good fight from Root. 214 on the A of Phantom Float. Not a bad time having to go into phase 3. So Root is looking to be in a decent spot heading forward. Meanwhile, Splagoon is still in phase 2 of the fight. Presumably, both of these runners, since they are getting Cloak first, it is expected that they will be going for the Water Skip as well as the Magus Skip. I'm not too familiar with Splagoon's runs. I have only watched a couple of routes, but it is expected that because they are getting this route, they will be moving forward from there.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, as you can see right now, both Root and Splagoon are making their way through normal Artaria, but you'll notice that the white EMMI is not loaded in. That's because it hasn't gone through the spawning process. So they're just allowed to go through the EMMI area with unimpeded, essentially.
Yeah, no resistance, basically. Good job to Root getting 4th try Water Skip. It is a difficult skip if you, and also another very quickly to spiral out of control if you're not able to get it 1st or 2nd try. So 4th try is not at all bad.
Exactly.
Water plat skip. Ooh, has to go for the 2nd try. Oh no.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is another one that can very easily spiral out if you're not being able to do it. All right, there she goes. I think that was 5th try.
Yeah, Splagoon did make it through Water Skip. I think 1st or 2nd try. So good for him.
Yeah, a little bit of time will be gained there.
Yeah,
especially if you can get the platform skip.
The water station wall jump skip is not too big of a deal. However, you do have to do it again for Magus skip or to basically spawn the EMMI. So hopefully this doesn't impede her later. Splagoon does an alternate variant using the aim in order to do it instead of the melee counter.
So now that Root has the charge beam, she'll be looking to get back to this Artaria shortcut where basically it skips most of Artaria having to go through this Corpius section. Normally Corpius is the last thing you see in Artaria, but with the runners, what they will do is do this Burenia climb, or I'm sorry, Artaria climb. A little bit ahead of myself, but this Artaria climb 3 different times in order to avoid most of Artaria. And it ends up saving quite a bit of time.
Yeah, we don't expect to see any major deviations in the routing between these two runners.
Yeah, it's very, very likely, especially since I believe both hit the item tutorial. It's very likely that both will be going up for the space jump.
Yep.
Good spin falls from Root. Root will now... Ooh, unfortunate walk trade, but Root will now be making her way to Magus Skip, where with Splagoon hot on her tail, with just now activating this thermal platform.
Yep, Splagoon is making up some time here. So, like we said, it's good. We are expecting a very close race between these two runners.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially because Magus Skip, if not done first or second try, is another, like, all of the Artaria tricks can very quickly spiral out of control for a runner if they are not getting them as quickly as they are expected to get.
Yep.
Oh, very job well done from Root. A very interesting deviation from the standard trick, and she gets it first try, so that's a great sign for her.
Yep. Root is now central unit, and then let's see how Splagoon does with the Mega Skip.
I think that's first try. Ooh, he's going the more difficult aim strat with the Magus. Fourth try, I believe. Still decent. I think at, anything under 5 tries for Magus at this moment, at this level, is pretty good.
Yep.
So Root will now be going to kill the white EMMI. Let's see if she plants and holds, or if she decides to jump over. Oh, no, Root. Oh, I think she thought she had the plant, so this is going to be, this is going to even the odds quite a bit here between Root and Splagoon.
Yep, they are now neck and neck.
They are now neck and neck, exactly. So ordinarily, when this EMMI kills you, you do have a little bit more leniency right here, but I do still think Splagoon should jump, or not Splagoon, Root should jump out of the way. Oh no, Root!
Oh.
Ooh, very good counter.
Splagoon is going for a different strategy and just waiting for the white EMMI to show up.
So Splagoon very slightly ahead now because of Root's death and subsequent EMMI catch. So both runners are still neck and neck. Splagoon will be about 7 seconds ahead of Root, though.
Well, so Root is actually slightly ahead, possibly, because... oh no, you're right. Yeah, just based on the location of where the EMMI died. So it is... we have ourselves a race, boys. Yeah,
we have a very, very close race happening at the moment here on SpeedGaming 3. So thanks everyone for coming out to watch this Thoha bracket race between two of the better runners of the game. They'll now head down to the Cataris damage boost. It'll be interesting to see if they decide to go for the damage boost or if they go and ride the magnet across. The magnet is about a 7-second loss, so it'll be good to see what the runners decide to do.
Looks like Splagoon is opting to go the safer route, and
Root is as well. Yeah, so. Not going to be losing really any time between the two runners since both of them are going taking the safer route with the magnet.
Okay, 1040 and 1042 for Splagoon and Root respectively.
Yeah, very good close Artaria right now.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So Ace Breaker says in the chat, Root just recently learned the damage boost. So yeah, it would appear that she is not yet comfortable going for it in a run or even a race setting like this, so completely understandable.
Yep.
It is a bit of a volatile trick. Every trick in Artaria, it seems, is like if you don't get it first or second try, it's a bit doomed.
Absolutely. So now that we're entering into Cataris, there's one minor deviation that we could see for the runners with the Hell Run, and then there's also going to be the first great equalizer in the run.
With Adam skip, exactly. So the Hell Run, if done optimally, will save about 3 seconds, 2.5, 3 seconds, but depending on the movement through the run or through the Hell Run. But then Adam skip alone will be a very substantial time save if one of these runners decides to not go for it and the other one does.
Mm-hmm. Do you know if Splagoon is using a digital copy or a physical copy? Because
that I don't know.
Seems like his load times are a little bit slower.
I was noticing that too, so it would make sense if he were using a physical copy, or he could just have a bad switch.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah, usually when I go for a race, I make sure
Root's going for the super boost?
Oh, very close. I usually do make sure to close all the programs and just let the switch kind of reset itself.
Yeah. Root going with the climb up the magnet and charge fall into the ply. I'm a big fan of it myself. All right. So Root is going for the Hell Run. Splagoon is not. So considering if Root can get this, this will be about 3 seconds gained. And she gets through it flawlessly. Let's go. Alrighty. Always love to see a runner get through that Hell Run because it's very easy to mess up with just a minor movement mistakes. So.
Yep. Both runners get a very easy green to spawn, so good to see that RNG is not going to be a factor.
So it looks like Splagoon is running digital, so he might just have the game on his SD as opposed to on the system.
Yeah.
Thank you for clearing that up, 3 and 3. Ooh, interesting cloak choice for Root. She gets through it, but I don't think she needed to go for it. Is she going for Hell Pseudo? She is!
Oh, wow. Well, gives it up pretty quickly.
Yeah, so you can only, with the energy tank from Artaria, you can only afford to do Hell Pseudo 4 times. So failing it a 3rd time, she must not have felt comfortable going for it a 4th.
Yeah, but she does get the extra slide there, so...
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of help. Respect for going for the Hell Pseudo, though. It's a tough pseudo to grab.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very precise. So coming up to the first great equalizer, as Oso calls it, with Adam skip. So this will be very important to see. Oh, Splagoon doesn't get the door open, goes back down and open it. But this will determine basically who is going to be ahead or not, depending on which runner goes for it, which runner gets it, etc.
Yep. And Adam skip is a 2.5 minute time save throughout the run. It's a 1.5 minute save through the route, and then another minute.
Wait, Root gets a first try Adam skip. That is outstanding.
Amazing.
So both runners are going for Adam skip. Ooh, I think Splagoon might have had that. I think this is it. Oh, close for Splagoon. I think he might be too high on the magnet. Yeah, these jumps are not being buffered enough for Splagoon.
Yeah. There we go.
Finally gets it. Good job, Splagoon.
Yeah, it's tough. And being in a resetting just doesn't help anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So get a little bit of a high five from both runners.
Yeah, Splagoon is going to be pulling a little bit ahead, though, because of that phenomenal first try Adam skip.
You mean Root?
I'm sorry, Root. Yes, that's what I meant. And meanwhile, Splagoon is what I meant to say, is entering the switch right here to turn on this door and drain the lava.
Yeah. Samus only gets sandwiches from me, Ace. So, just a inside joke. When I was in a resetting, and I was not getting Adam skip, and so I shouted out into my microphone, "Samus, what do you need? Do you need me to make you a sandwich?" And then I got it immediately after. So ever since then, my Adam split is make Samus a sandwich.
Make Samus a sandwich. That's pretty good. Splagoon will be heading back up what I like calling quote unquote Adam skip. Now heading to lower this platform, and Root on her way to Dairon to collect the wide beam. So still a relatively close race. Still a lot that can happen going forward that can get these runners a little closer to each other. But right now, Root has a bit of a comfortable lead.
Yep. Adam unskip.
Adam unskip. Yeah, I just saw that. That would be something if it did unskip Adam.
Yeah, the funny thing about Adam is that it is essentially dominoes. So even if you accidentally talk to Adam, it doesn't restart the sequence.
Which is fantastic too, because I was not in the know of that on a run that I recently did. So I was very pleased to learn that it does not end up resetting it unless you fully go back to that 5th Adam.
Yep, where he explains to you what EMMI stands for.
I don't need to know what EMMI stands for. Thank you.
I saw the unskippable first cutscene.
So Root on her way to turn this generator on. Splagoon, meanwhile, will be entering the tram to Dairon momentarily.
Splagoon opting to go the more intended route, going up the magnet wall.
Yeah, I'm loving to see these strats that these runners are implementing. It's interesting to see what's out of comfort, what's out of race safety. So it's really fun to see.
Mm-hmm.
It'll also be interesting to see on that same note how many energy tanks that they are going to be grabbing.
Yeah,
because neither are going short boost, where 3 is like pretty much the standard for safety. So it'll be interesting to see if they go 3, 4, or even 5, depending on again what they're comfortable with.
Yeah. So one of the Pedro blocks did give Root some trouble, but she manages to get the 3rd one just fine.
It's through the wide beam box as well. Those boxes have very jank hitboxes, so it's always very frustrating. That one in particular, on the way heading back to Cataris, since if you're not able to hit that wide beam box, the little green bat will continuously fly into you, and it's even if you short charge it, its counter animation is shorter than your short charge, so it'll constantly be hitting into you, and it's very quickly you can't get out of can't get the wide beam box active. So
yeah, darn elephant birds.
Exactly.
I don't know if you've noticed they have a little snout, so
I have not. No.
Yeah.
Good to know though. Good to know. So Root heading back to Cataris now, on her way to kill the green EMMI and get the morph ball. Splagoon getting ready to head out of Dairon himself. Root's movement is looking very nice. So
yeah, both runners' movement is doing very well. So. All right, central unit down. It is actually faster to use just mash wide beam instead of using missiles, as long as your mash is relatively good.
Using the missiles on the CU is really only faster for the first EMMI in Artaria, because every EMMI after that, you have the wide beam. Wide beam and then plasma.
No Professor Stupid, which I totally understand. Not a favorite trick of mine, but
yeah, Professor Stupid is only save in 1 second, and it is a pretty difficult trick to go for. Actually loses time in this split, but it ends up saving a little bit of time in the next split. So,
yep.
So these runners will be kind of high-fiving each other on the way out. Right here, I should say. Splagoon enters the CU as Root Root collects the Morph Ball. So Root will now be on her way to back to Artaria to collect the Varia suit and then head to Crade, which will be another interesting point in these runs, because I'm not sure if either runner opts to do the IWJs on Crade or if they just elect to hit Crade's belly.
I've seen Root do an IWJ on Crade, but yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see if she opts for it.
Splagoon taking the safer strat here on the EMMI kill, where he actually doesn't go. So that is a little slower, but it is a little safer, so it might be race security.
Yeah, he also managed to kill it before it went through the...
Exactly, yeah.
So he'll still teleport on the other side of that wall.
So, and true, yeah. Root electing to take the Crade Missile Plus tank, so that's eliminating the RNG factor on Phase 2 Crade. So, Sat was mentioning earlier how it's kind of up in the air right now. Do you want to lose a second now by getting a slower Missile Plus tank, but have safety on Crade, all that kind of thing? So. Still a very close race, despite where the respective runners are. Because again, there's still so much of this to go. There's still Crade himself. There's still the early space pseudo, Golzuna, SQ, etc. So there's still a lot to go. A lot of race remaining. So Splagoon also electing to sorry.
No, you're good. So he gets the Missile Plus tank as well, and he is about a minute behind Root at this point.
About that, yeah. I was just about to say, like, if not a minute, pretty close to about a minute.
And we all know that, like, one trick that fails could easily make up that minute, so...
I think I lagged out. I missed that entire heat section from Roots. But I'm here.
Solid gauntlet from Root for the Varia suit.
So now the runners will actually be kind of high-fiving each other on the way out. So
oh, they just missed each other.
Just barely. Ooh, Root doesn't get the door open with the charge, but manages it pretty well.
Well, at least fortunately it's not a slow door, so
yeah, true.
Not too much time lost there.
Splagoon will now start this little heat area now for Varia.
Yep.
It's always a shocker when you play this game for the first time casually and this room comes up. You think you have all the time in the room, in the worlds, and then all of a sudden heat starts rising.
It kind of reminds me of Ceres Station. Like, there's a lot happening, but overall it's almost meaningless.
True, yeah.
Like, unless you're on dread mode.
Root now making her way to Crade. And again, both of these runners will have those extra 10 missiles for Crade, so it should be relatively difficult for them to both run out of missiles in the fight. However, anything is possible.
You get some bad RNG, but both runners are running on Ricky mode, and Ricky mode has a tendency to give a lot more pickups.
True, yes. Crade's nails are also easier to kill in rookie mode. So if they do happen to run out, if they do happen to run out of missiles, and he starts flinging his nails at them, that should take care of that problem with relative ease. Good short charge shots from Root.
Yeah.
On her way to phase 2. She is going for the IWJs.
Oh, wow.
And she gets them. Excellent job from Root.
I thought Rookie only spawned you with more missiles. No, you actually get more pickups.
Yeah,
overall.
Rookie will... Oh, and she loses it. Does she, if she can get it again?
She may just want to shoot Crade.
I think if she fails this one, I think she needs to. Okay. Yeah, rookie mode will... It gives you extra... those extra 15 missiles, but it also stops your... makes damages from bosses hit less, and it also gives you... Makes them easier in general, more pickups, etc. So...
Yeah. I don't know, like... that was questionable. She may have been able to just defeat Crade on the ground, but...
Possibly, and it might also have been the... She might not have the race stream up where she's thinking she needs to get that back, so... She might not know that she has a little bit of time to spare. Either way, fantastic first job on getting the IWJs first try, even if she happened to lose them and get knocked back down. Still a difficult trick to perform consistently, so...
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Splagoon is going for the belly hits.
Overall, I think Splagoon, if he does dodge the Haymaker, will probably make up some time here.
Yes, very likely, because Splagoon did end up losing about 10 seconds trying to get back up the wall. I mean, I'm sorry, Root did end up losing about 10 seconds. Dyslexia. Go figure. Good RNG in this phase 2 Crade fight.
Yeah.
Avoids the punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, good fight from Splagoon. Yeah, he'll be gaining some time back here for sure.
Yeah, so 28:53 for Root to regain control. We'll see how Splagoon does. I imagine both are going to be going for early grapple.
Yeah, Root is going for early grapple, so this guarantees that she is going to be going for early space route. It's the Coyote, great job. So Root heading down back to Artaria on the slowest elevator in the game. Meanwhile, Splagoon is heading to Dairon through the purple teleporter. So a couple zones about or rooms, I should say. I'm sorry, separating these two runners at the moment.
Yeah, we'll likely see a high five in the lava room.
Yeah, likely.
Alright, Splagoon gains control at 30 minutes and 4 seconds, so he's still about a minute behind.
Yeah, about a minute. Still anyone's game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Splagoon will also be going for early space. The high five might actually end up happening on the Dairon or on the Artaria elevator. Yeah.
Yep.
So both runners finally get a high five. And it is, unfortunately, on an elevator. But, you know, what can you do? Good movement, though, from both Root and Splagoon to get to this point. Both runners are having relatively good runs so far.
Yep.
So Root will be making her way out of this section. Hopefully she can get across, and she does. Meanwhile, Splagoon head into Grapple Beam. Ooh, unfortunately falls into the lava, but that fall into the lava right there is not a death sentence like the second wall lava is. There's enough time to hop back up onto a ledge, whereas the second one, the lava will kill you.
Yeah. Very nice grapple jump. See where the yellow EMMI spawns.
Add EMMI RNG. Yeah, let's see if she can.
Doesn't get the slide, but does.
Yeah, I don't think she meant to. I don't think she meant to morph there, but still manages to get past the yellow EMMI spawn. So good on route. Splagoon now heading back to Dairon.
Oh, unfortunate. Did not hit that bomb block while pressing the button.
Pretty sure I lagged out again, but I'm here.
No.
Yeah, every now and then the sound and audio will just completely cut out through Discord. So.
Oh, interesting. Splagoon is going for the safety route.
He might not feel this. I have to. You have to think that this is a race safety maneuver. Maybe he's been failing the coyote. Interesting from Splagoon.
Yeah.
He will have an extra missile though. So, and on this route, you do also go through the green teleporter in Cataris to get back to Gavarin before you head to the gravity suit. So he will have 2 extra missiles.
Does get a more favorable yellow EMMI spawn.
Oh, I hate this EMMI spawn on the yellow EMMI for root. You never know where it is. I don't think it's anywhere of consequential, but you always hate to see it because you have no idea where it is.
Yeah, I don't think he's anywhere in your path.
Good hole-in-one from root. Splagoon on his way to bombs. So root starting to take a very comfortable lead, but again, it's still anyone's race at this point. Still a lot of tricks that haven't been done yet.
Yeah, we'll still have Quiet Robo after Exposition Parrot.
Exposition Parrot. My boy Quiet Robe.
Yep.
Route in Burenia 1 now. Burenia 1 relatively straightforward compared to 2 and 3. You're just going to get flash shift before heading out back to Dairon to deal with the yellow EMMI. So it'll be interesting to see if Root does decide to go for a backdoor flash or if she goes underneath because she does have the grapple beam.
Yeah. So because she has the grapple beam, it is only like an 8-second save, time save if you get it first try. So especially since she knows she's in a comfortable lead, she may just opt to go the safer route.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens.
Scrapple pull up. Splagoon did not get the hole-in-one, but very good attempt for it.
Yeah, almost. The hole-in-one is a tough fall to go for.
Yeah.
Alright, so moment of truth for Root. She is going underneath, yeah. So that's definitely the safer strat. The backdoor flash is definitely tricky if you are not comfortable with the timing, and it can definitely lose a lot more time than it would save if you are not able to get it first or second try.
Yep, exactly. It is only 8-second time save first try. So, see if she goes for any of the pseudos. Lagoon making his way through. Face tanks the laser beam.
So Root will be going for the underwater pseudos. There's a very particular name that Sat had for them, but it was so particular that I don't remember it. Because I believe both runners in the earlier race today for the mocking bracket did do these. So Root gets them with little effort.
Yep. Let's see what Splagoon does if he is going to opt for the backdoor flash, or is going to play it safe. Playing it safe.
Yeah, both runners elected to not go for backdoor flash.
Which is completely understandable. You know, sometimes you just want to go for consistency.
Exactly, yeah, and especially in a race setting like this, consistency is it's gonna gain you time and everything. Not going for the Hail Mary play. Yeah, Ed says in the chat it's better to lose 8 seconds than 40 to backdoor flash, so completely understandable.
Yep.
Only hassle with going underneath is that the Plies and the Steves do respawn on the upper heading back out, but totally fine to deal with. Root, meanwhile, making her way to the yellow MECU room.
Well, let's see if Splagoon opts for the... He does go up for the pseudos, but he's doing it in reverse.
Yeah, an interesting choice to do them in reverse like that.
Yeah. So usually you want to go right and then left because it just puts you towards the exit. But
yeah, ordinarily you're able to just after you get the first pseudo, you're able to just go back up.
Not too shabby with those pseudos.
Yeah, both runners get it. So Root on this kill. Nearly optimal for the yellow Emmy kill, so great job from her.
Yeah. As scary as the yellow Emmy is when you're playing casually, he goes down like a chump.
Yeah, the yellow Emmy can spiral very quickly though if you miss a few shots. Even just one or two, the Emmy will start running at you, and the fight can very quickly spiral because it's difficult to get a plant to. A comfortable plant, I should say, to kill it. Alright, so Root will now be heading to Ferenia now to fight the Quiet Robe Robot Chozo. This is the biggest deviation from the short boost routes that the runners of the Mocking bracket are primarily doing.
Oh, you mean we're not going to listen to 10 minutes of exposition parrot?
I like that cutscene. I gotta be honest. I think that's to me still one of my favorite cutscenes of this game.
I only like it for the ending Samus theme. Everything else.
Fair enough. I'm a big sucker for lore, so.
Sure. It just, to me, it kind of came out of nowhere, and then like that was pretty much it. There was no other like exposition in the rest of the game. So, but that updated rendition of the Samus theme like really nails it.
Yeah, true. Splagoon on his way to kill the yellow Emmy now. An optimal kill here should save him a second or two.
Mm-hmm. And Root did not get the speed keep after. Right before getting the energy tank, so there might be a little bit of extra time save that Splagoon can do.
True. So optimal kill, or nearly optimal, for Splagoon. Root going for the Quiet Robe keep.
Ooh. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh, nearly gets it. Just bonks her head on the slope.
You know, every time that I go for it, the room loads slower. And it throws my timing off.
Oh no, Root stores a little early, so she will have to... There she goes. Alright, so Root does lose a little bit of time to the Quiet Robe Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
So Splagoon gonna be on his way to Ferenia now.
So both runners did opt for the third energy tank.
Now Root going through a pretty complicated, not complicated, but pretty precise movement section in Dairon right here before on her way to Burenia 2, which is one of the more complex movement areas of this run. Especially because of the tower at the end of Burenia. Skip in Dradia. Almost gets the hole-in-one, Root does. Splagoon, meanwhile, on the soldier fight now. Grabs the ledge, luckily. Oh, stores too early.
Yeah, this strategy is deceptively simple, but
Yeah, it's pretty easy to store a little early.
yeah, because the camera pans out from the room, and so while you're charging the Shine Spark, if you just don't internally have the timing down, like it can really interfere, and goes for a kind of an interesting
Swag Spark, I'm a fan of it. Root making her way through Burenia 2 now. See if she can get the speed keep. We tried to go for the full. The full is a bit difficult to grab, and it only saves like half a second, so.
Yep.
If I remember correctly, only about half a second.
Yeah. Is going for the... Oh!
Ooh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
Gets the double flash, though, so she's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, that double flash is pretty difficult to grab. I think it's frame perfect. I could be wrong, though.
Yeah, I think it is.
Root opted to kill the Steves in the Burenia Tower for a safer climb.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I cannot blame her.
Yep.
It's so easy to lose time in Burenia's Tower.
Splagoon going top route back to Burenia 2.
Yeah, very interesting.
This is an older route. It only, we're talking about half of a second maybe difference between the different routes. So
Root finally entering Gavarin as Splagoon goes for Burenia 2. So there is now an entire zone separating our two runners today.
Mm-hmm.
So I think at this point Root has taken a command and lead.
Yeah.
There is still a lot of race to go, but so far Root is in a great spot.
Very nice iframes.
Yeah, really good fight from Root.
We'll see how Splagoon does on Burenia 2.
Going for the full speed keep, unfortunately doesn't get it. I believe that going top like that is a little slower if you are not able to get the speed keep, so.
Mm-hmm. Splagoon does get the first route, isn't attempting the second.
So Root finally has supers, so Going to be on her way to Elune coming up.
Fortunately, does not get the double flash.
Ooh, still makes it out of the supers room though, so that's good.
Very nice 360 pseudo. Is opting to take out the Steves.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame any runner for wanting to take out the Steves in the Burenia Tower. It's tough.
But Root keeping her lead of one zone.
Yeah, literally. So Splagoon now entering the next soldier fight. Gets the charge. Opt in for the safer but slower jumping over the soldier strat. So
Yeah.
yeah, he'll
pretty good.
Yeah, he'll leave here with a lot more health, but it is a little bit slower.
Mm-hmm.
But again, consistency is what I think Splagoon is going for at the moment. Doesn't want to go for anything too crazy.
Yep.
That could potentially lose him time. Even if he knows it might be faster. Alright, Root now has Plasma. Let's see if she'll go for the Plasma keep right here. It's a pretty difficult speed keep, but it is probably my favorite speed keep in the game. Looks like she is going to attempt it.
Very nice.
Does she... Oh, unfortunately, presses B one extra time than needed. But regardless, still a great job from Root getting most of the speed keep.
Excellent weave by Root.
Yeah, really good weave. All right, so both runners will. Ooh, gets the spark shot from Root. Good job. That's one of the coolest time saves in the game.
All right, high five Tram. Let's go.
Yeah, high five Tram, exactly.
Can Root do the hardest trick in the game? Skipping this next cutscene.
Exactly, the dreaded cutscene skip.
And she nails it.
She nails it! First try! First try cutscene skip! Alright, let's see if she can get this speed keep for the Ice EMMI. This is a difficult trick to do in its entirety, so... Ooh, a nice morph strat from Root. So far, so good. EMMI's in a great spot for this.
Oh, very nice.
Very good job from Root. Very excellent done. Excellent done? God, I really can't talk today. Excellently done speed keep. God, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I said it on the other commentary earlier today. English is my first language, by the way.
Alright.
Ooh, the Ice EMMI underneath.
Does she get the chart?
Yeah, she does still get the store. Great.
Yeah. Alright, so I do believe that Root was at 48.34 and Splagoon is at 51.
Splagoon, I'm not sure if he went for it, but was not able to get the speed keep. So Splagoon will be heading to the First of a couple full-on Chozo soldier fights, not robots.
Yeah. Also, good
English
weave
is
from
just the worst
Splagoon.
parts of a bunch of other bad languages. Confirmed. Yeah, good weave from Splagoon for this fight.
Very nice fight from Splagoon on the Chozo Warrior.
Ooh, Root can't see though.
Oh,
no.
no!
Oh,
This is the opportunity
yeah.
that Splagoon's looking for.
Root couldn't see, so
Yeah.
she will have to
Yeah.
go and set this kill up again. So there is the possibility that Splagoon can gain a bit of time here, depending on how long this kill decides to take for Root. You'll notice that I said the kill decides to take for Root, not how long she decides to take, because this kill is tough. This EMMI is tough in general, but I think she's got it.
No, does Splagoon use turbo?
Yes, I believe Splagoon is using turbo. Root,
Okay,
I'm not
gotcha.
sure if he does or not, but Splagoon does use turbo, I believe.
All right. Well, will Splagoon get first try cutscene skip? He nails it. Good job. Good job, Splagoon.
So a little bit of
Not going
time
for-
gained. Ooh, yeah, interesting choice. Not going for it. He might not feel comfortable with it.
No.
It is a difficult store, so
It is.
or speed keep. I don't know why I'm not being able to say words today. Good EMMI spawn though, because especially since he's not going for the store, he'll be able to or speed keep. God, he won't be able to get hit by the EMMI.
It's the weekend. Don't worry about it.
Meanwhile, Root is going to be on her way to what could potentially even out this race, and it is the early space jump space pseudo. So we'll look to see if she's able to get it within the first couple of tries. The enemy that you need to hit the blob underneath this does despawn after 6 tries, and then after that you have to either load the last checkpoint or go far enough away from the room where it respawns. So we'll look to see if she can get it within the first 6 tries.
Does look like a Splagoon did get a more favorable EMMI spawn, so he hasn't had any trouble, and so this is the perfect time for him to make up some time. Oh no!
Root really taking her time with this. Root gets the first try pseudo. Outstanding. Really took her time on it, but that is being rewarded.
Splagoon having some trouble with the blue EMMI, now finally got into position. Is he going to be able to make it? He can still clutch it blind. He's opting to go for a safer strat.
So that with the time that Root ended up lining up the kill, it probably was the equivalent of about a 3rd try space pseudo, but she still does get a first try with the lineup, so really, really big props to Root for that kill. And then for Splagoon, or for the space pseudo, and Splagoon does end up getting the EMMI kill after a little bit of turmoil, so he'll be heading to the space jump now next.
Yeah, I do apologize. A lot of things going on at once in this one small section, but GG's to Root for getting that first try.
Yeah, very well done.
And yeah, Splagoon, props to you for keeping your cool under pressure.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd been able to do that. I probably would have panicked a bit. Oh, doesn't get the store right here for our Root, so she'll elect to jump down to the yellow teleporter on her way to the screw attack.
Good speed keep on the second one.
Yeah, well done. Yeah,
All
we're
right.
pulling further and further ahead.
Yep.
There is still Golzuna, SU, etc. But she's looking in great shape right now.
Yep.
Splagoon entering Ferenia for the early space. Let's see how he does with this. Ooh, wasn't able to get the clip through the wall first time, so. Gets it second try. Third try, I'm sorry. Technically second, because he didn't clip through the wall the first time, but yeah, great job from Splagoon getting through the space pseudo.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice speed keep from Root. Yeah, so both runners are able to get the space pseudo relatively quickly, so that's keeping the race very, very interesting. Still definitely anyone's game at this point, despite Root's lead.
Very nice use of the charge beam trying to block.
Ooh, Root yeah, definitely. Root gets out of the water very quickly.
Yep.
This is normally a more difficult water bomb jump right here, so let's see how she fares. Very good. Yeah, the music is slower there, so it kind of messes with your timing if you're not expecting it. So Root now has space and stir attack, so she'll be able to, from here on out, use the stir attack to her advantage.
Wow.
Nice water bomb jump out.
Yeah, I like that. Like she held up. Not sure if that changes anything, but very nice.
All right, now going for the clipper skip, or clipper pseudo. Nice. Or flipper. I'm sorry.
The clipper.
It's a pseudo clip, so that's why I said clipper. But good job on Root. Heading back to Cataris to very briefly just to touch to the green teleporter to get back to Dairon for the gravity suit.
Yep. So identical cutscenes here.
Yeah, completely identical cutscenes. This is pretty cool. However, go into completely different sections of the game.
So we're gonna see whether Splagoon is dealing with some additional loading times here. I think he is. Like, I mean, granted, we can't judge, different teleportals, but that was a significant difference.
Yeah, he might be on it might be on SD.
Yeah, I think it is. I was going for the down try and spark method.
That's what I do.
Yep.
I just never really did another one. I like the spark. I think it is a little slower, but I like how it looks. So
yeah. Doesn't go for the speed there.
Doesn't get some health. He might be. Oh, Splagoon might be in a difficult spot right here.
Oh.
All right, makes it through.
That was a little tight there, Splagoon.
Yeah, that was close. Splagoon's gonna need to be careful that he doesn't get hit on the little snails here coming out of their caves. All right, good. Good on Splagoon, getting some health, yeah. So he'll be getting the screw attack as Root heads to Burenia 3 to get the gravity suit.
Yep.
It'll also be of note here, Root won't be picking up one of these Missile Plus packs since she picked the one up for Crade. Splagoon going for the safer spark out of the water as opposed to the water bomb jumps.
Which is something that I do. I absolutely hate that underwater bomb.
Yeah, the water bomb jump right there is a little difficult.
Oh, is
going for the this is what I used to do before I learned the clip.
Yep.
It's obviously slower, but it guarantees the any RNG from getting through that door. Not RNG, but getting through that wall.
You know, I think you requested that I make a video on that.
I think I did, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so I think I made my video on that flipper clipper on because of you.
Let's go. So Root now heading to Gravity. Get some pretty good short charges. Yeah, Root is in a really good spot right now.
Yep. So she has 48 missiles now. I would expect her to pick up that missile plus tank to
The
make
last
it
missile
over
plus,
50.
yeah. Because anything under 50, you're running a really... You're essentially bargaining with RNG during Raven Beach.
Yeah, because Raven Beak phase 2, excuse me, phase 2, you need 50 missiles, and so...
Yeah, it's definitely a tough fight without at least 50. Root now entering the first of 2 twin fights.
Very nice manipulation. Oh!
Yeah, very good.
Unfortunate there.
Alright, takes out the twins with very little issue.
Yep.
So, Splagoon now back to Gaverin on his way to head to the green teleporter to head to the gravity suit. So, this could all change right here. Splagoon or Root is heading to Golzuna for the cross bombs. So this could even up very quickly if considering what happens with Golzuna. But so far, Root is playing on a very good pace. Splagoon
Oh no!
Splagoon electing to go for the spark across the water method. Yeah. A little slower, but probably he might feel that he's more consistent with it.
Yeah. Another high five from the players here.
All right, this Golzuna fight will, again, it's going to be pretty important for the runners right now. Ooh, Root fails her spark.
She can do it back up. Just gonna go a little bit safer here.
Ooh, that's a strat I've never seen before. Ooh, and stores her spark too soon. But this is what Splagoon is needing if he wants to get back into this race.
Yep. Doesn't manipulate the cross bomb beam, but is able to shine spark the X core.
Yeah. Still a good fight from Root, but a lot slower than she probably was hoping for. So
yep.
Definitely what Splagoon needs right now to get back into the race. Meanwhile, Splagoon is finally heading to Gravity. Takes out the little fish there. They can be a bit of a nuisance as you're getting out of that morph ball tunnel. So.
Root having no trouble with the worst room in the game.
Yeah, that cross-bomb puzzle is definitely in contention for worst room in the game.
Mercury Steam, if you're listening, just delete the room. Like, I don't care if it's just a black void.
Patch 2.2, finally.
Yeah. Get rid of the room. No one needs to learn how to use cross-bombs.
Splagoon finally getting Gravity. He'll be making his way to the Burenia twins now. Root gonna detour through Hanubia to get back to Ferenia.
I always forget Nubia exist.
Oh, Splagoon elected to not take the Missile Plus pack, so he's going to be sitting at 50.
Oh, interesting.
Probably knows he's a bit behind, trying to save time wherever he can.
Yep. Using Screw Attack because on one robot, so
Yeah,
nice
good twins fight from Splagoon. Now we'll see his Golzuna fight. Golzuna will be a difference maker for Splagoon. If he can get the quick kill, he might be able to, and get it first try, he might be able to gain a lot of time back onto Root.
Yeah.
Especially if Root's has a less than ideal Ferenia. Doesn't get the spinfall. Root does. Very, very important moments right now. Root entering the purple EMMI room, whereas Splagoon is going into Golzuna.
Very nice dodge from the purple EMMI from Root.
Yeah, Root gets the speed keep out.
Let's see how
now
Splagoon does.
Heading into Golzuna. Doesn't get the store, unfortunately. Oh, very unfortunate.
Just opting to do one spark.
Yeah, I think he was hoping that Golzuna would start charging so he could charge a second one.
Mm-hmm.
Root now on her way to SQ.
His manipulation of the crossbomb beams were on point, but he's also opting to use Screw Attack rather than Shine Spark, which I think is a little bit slower.
Yeah, it definitely is. Root goes for a crossbomb, kind of a 2-round onto SQ. Gets it a little slower, but still is in a very good spot now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Root is on a very, very good run right now. So Lagoon now finally head into Hanubia. Just the Hanubia detour before Ferenia.
Yep.
The runners might end up high-fiving as Root heads to the twins.
I think it'll be after the twins, but yeah.
I think it might be. Yeah, just slightly after the twins.
So Root may be on PB pace.
Yeah,
which you'd love to see.
It looks like she might be.
We're not sure about Splagoon's splits. He's opting for more black and white. But man, those twins went down quick. So she's
They
already.
did, yeah. Root is zoom in at the moment.
So will she go for the purple EMMI quick kill or deep blue
Or deep blue,
any
exactly.
of those? Or is she gonna go?
Or is she gonna set up the kill underneath? I think Root has time to spare though if she wants to. Not necessarily to spare, but I think she might feel like she's able to go for a quicker kill.
Almost lost the shine spark there, but man,
Yeah, that would have been rough.
Yeah.
I feel that. I have lost that shine before.
Yeah. So have I.
Splagoon entering Ferenia finally. Root is going to be killing the EMMI. Let's see if she goes for deep blue. No,
Nope.
So let's see if she goes for the setup or if she goes for the quick kill. Ooh, she is going to go for the quick kill, so this could be, if she does happen to fail this, you can only miss 4 shots on this, so if she happens to fail this kill, this might be what Splagoon needs to get back into this race. So far, she looks really good. Wisely decides to jump over it. Yeah, she wasn't going to get that.
Yeah.
Great job from Root. I think I probably would have stubbornly held my ground and I would have gotten caught. I'm going to be honest.
Splagoon making his way over to SQ. Let's see how he does.
Yeah, Root is on a great pace.
Yeah, she's definitely firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see how this SQ kill goes for Splagoon. Stores the spark.
Doesn't go for the quick kill.
Does get a spark though, so it will be quicker than if he didn't.
Yeah. Very nice from Splagoon.
Root at 113, heading back to Hanubia for the end of the game gauntlet. 3 consecutive boss fights at the end between a red Chozo soldier, an elite gold chosen Chozo soldier, oh my goodness, and then finally Raven Beach himself. So it's very mentally taxing. Either of these 3 fights can very quickly end a run, so we'll see how she does enter in this final gauntlet of bosses. Splagoon, meanwhile, on his way to the Ferenia twins.
Gets a slow spark, but very nice job on the gold Chozo warrior or Chozo robot.
Root gets the cross or the storm missiles off, so that's good. A lot of action happening right now.
Yeah.
Good fight on the twins from Splagoon.
Yep.
Good fight from Root.
Yep.
A little bit of a slower phase 2 since the soldier kept jumping, but that's about as, with that RNG, it's about as much best as you can hope for.
Splagoon got a little sidetracked there with the charge.
Yeah, the ice bird kept hitting him.
Yeah. So I'm not sure because I've seen Root mash and like her mash rivals like P-Dog and Arcandy.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. So like I'm not sure if like it was just the game lagging or if she was just
maybe.
Or she was just opting to go a little bit slower to kind of preserve her thumbs before.
Yeah, because that room does lag the longer the beam is on screen, so that could have also been what it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's a robot. How did the X infect it? The robot Chozo soldiers are not infected by X. Ooh, Root gets really good power bombs. Does not get scammed. That's good.
Yeah, the robots are not infected, but the warriors are, and they're in armor.
Yeah, the actual Chozo soldiers were organic Machian Chozo. That's why they were infected.
There's no explanation as to why Ravenbeak somehow avoided getting infected.
Of course, there's an explanation. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
Plot armor, baby.
Plot armor. Very nice.
Lagoon does go for the slower setup kill. Very nice drop from the storm missiles for Root. Mm-hmm. Ooh, can't take another hit though.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the.
Gonna need to move. Okay.
That's the match I normally see from Root.
I thought she was gonna stand her ground against that, hoping that she would be able to kill it before it fired, but she wisely shifts out of the way.
Yeah, no, it does more than a tank and a half of energy.
Yeah, you can only especially at that point in the phase 2 elite soldier fight. That will very quickly drain your health if you're not expecting it to.
All right, so Root is on her way over to Iterash. Splagoon is going to get power bombs very quickly, and yeah, we'll just see if Ravenbeak is going to troll Root at this point.
Root finally entering the final fight of the game, so on a very good pace. I think this might actually be a PB pace for Root, but I could be mistaken.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Ravenbeak usually takes about a minute and a half, and then you have RBX and everything else. So probably going to be like a 1:21.
Yeah, I'm expecting probably. I think it's definitely under 122 for Root. Splagoon, meanwhile, in the first of the 3 fights of the gauntlet.
Root charging the storm missiles and yet doesn't use them, and still manages to gold skip Ravenbeak there. So
great job from Root. Great mash. Oh, I see. Okay, so apparently Root's PB is a 120. It looks like she set up new splits for the race.
Or she's running against like average.
Possibly.
Yeah. Very nice.
Either way, either way, Root is
doing
Root is having a great run. Very good job.
Yep. Splagoon did take out the red. Chosen Warrior, just very well done from Splagoon. Hard to say if she meant to take the counter animation.
Take the counter, yeah.
We'll see if it matters. Looks like it was a good choice.
Yeah, she still might not have needed to, but still a good fight from Root. Yeah. Really good fight. Splagoon now making his way to the gold Chozo fight.
For those of you who don't know, RBX is a damage check. So essentially what you just need to do is, once you perform enough damage, the fight is over. However, he continues to push up against your Hyper Beam. So it's just better to wait.
Yeah, better to wait a couple of couple of seconds, a little bit.
Yeah.
What we used to do is count a full 6 seconds. We like full on 1, 2, 3, 4 before going. But nowadays there's a very clear visual cue. Mm-hmm. It's 6 steps, but there's also a very clear visual cue.
Yep. Very nice escape from Root. Let's see if she goes for the arc keep. Yep.
Ooh, no.
Nope. Totally fine. Saves 1 second.
Yeah, really good escape pace thus far from Root.
Oh, won't get the Shine Spark there. Yep.
That's okay. Yeah, with a final time of 121.25, Root does win this race.
Yeah.
GG to Root, as Splagoon is entering Ravenbeak.
All right, chat. Let's cheer on Splagoon. Let's see him get through Ravenbeak. Splagoon going for the 9+1 method.
Yeah, a little bit slower for Phase 1 Ravenbeak, but it is guarantees that you'll hit Gold Skip, so...
Unfortunate RNG there.
Yeah, this is the problem with 9+1 as well. You have to rely on a decent RNG for Phase 2 or for the second part. Good job from Splagoon. Now he'll enter Phase 2.
Since Splagoon has only 50 missiles, he does have to weave in some wave beam as well. So each ice missile does 400 damage. I believe that wave beam only does about 18 damage per shot to Ravenbeak. So Ravenbeak does take reduced damage from all of beam attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Face tanking the the charge beams there.
Ooh, he needs to be careful with this. Okay.
Good job, Splagoon.
Splagoon now dealing with RBX. And we'll get set up with an interview with both Root and Splagoon after Root finishes his run.
Splagoon finishes.
I'm sorry, Splagoon. I have like a verbal dyslexia. I'm sorry.
You got the pronoun right.
We'll see if he goes for the Arc Spark here. Nah.
No.
Yeah, it is a pretty difficult speed keep throughout the escape, so.
Opting to use the ball spark to get up.
Yeah, it's still
Go ahead.
It still avoids the animation, so.
Yeah. Oh, and just charges upward. Very nice. So 126.02 from Splagoon.
Yeah, great run from both runners. Very well done.
Absolutely.
Great race. Very great race overall. All right, we will try to get a interview set up right now.
Hello.
Hello, Root and Splagoon. GG's to both of you. Congrats, Root, for winning this race.
Thank you.
How did you guys feel like you did? How was the race?
It went pretty well. I mean, I got first try Adam skip, first try space pseudo, so I think that really helped me out a lot.
Yeah, we were both.
Splagoon, could you turn off the music?
Yeah, there's the end game music. Sorry.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, we were both.
Yeah.
We were both very very excited for you over both the first try Adam skip and the first try space pseudo. Yeah, great job on both of that.
Thank you. I was very nervous about the Adam skip specifically. I was like, oh gosh, because getting there is just like it's painful to say the least.
Yeah, definitely.
But overall, I think the run went pretty well. I know I had like 2 deaths. I know there's a lot of movement that could be improved as well, but I mean, with 2 deaths to still get a 121, I'm pretty happy with, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. Splagoon, what about you? How did you feel like you did?
Oh man, I was shaking the whole time.
I feel that.
But no, I'm pretty happy with that. I didn't embarrass myself dying to early grapple, which is all I really hoped for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's definitely a tough and a different situation than just trying to do runs on your own on a race like this, a race setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. I was shaking the whole time too. I got a Raven Beak. I was like, I'm gonna drop the controller.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely feel that.
All right. Well, so Root, you're going to be facing up against the winner of Grub Dog and Quinlanar.
Okay. Sounds
What? How do you feel about that?
if I'm being honest, I don't know anyone's times like at all. I'm kind of running very blind here in terms of where everyone's at. So I mean, I'll just try my best, and that's all I can do, right?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Just going into it with that kind of attitude is definitely the way you want to go. Try my best. Try to like put on a good show, kind of a thing, you know. So
Yeah,
definitely feel that. Splagoon, looks like you will be dropped into the round 2 of the losers bracket. So you're not done yet, but we're looking forward to a potential lower bracket run from you.
Heck yeah, I'm excited. And again, congratulations, Root.
Thank you. GG's, by the way.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah, GG's to all of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, so is there anything you want to input?
No, I think it was a great race. GG's and congrats to Root.
Thank you.
Splagoon, you definitely put up a tough fight, and I look forward to seeing you. Put up another attempt.
Definitely.
We'll
be watching. If anyone would like to follow the runners, feel free. Root and Splagoon both will be back in action soon for commentary with myself and Oso. Here are the links to our respective streams. I do have a race coming up on Monday in the Thoha bracket, so that'll be exciting.
I believe I'm commentating that one.
Oh, are you? Fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, if there isn't anything else, Oso, would you like to sign us off?
Absolutely. Well, thanks again. Cheers to everyone that watched, and we'll see you next mission. Take care,
Have
everybody.
a good day, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.